welcome to the season finale of Milan clubs around the world. This week we are in Scotland. I think we've been working on this one since I started. I think I messaged you guys a couple months ago. So finally happy to have you guys on. I know me and Johnny tried to record yesterday, but had some technical difficulties. So we got Giuseppe here.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Hope you're all well. Thank you for having us as well. So that's great. Yeah, thanks. It's kind of a new thing for us. So we are a baby. We were born pretty much in August, so it's kind of new for us as well. So thank you anyway for inviting us.
Yeah, of course. The point of me doing this was to help Milan clubs gain recognition around the world. So you guys are like the perfect example because you're new, and so hopefully people in Scotland will watch this and be like, "Oh, we have a Milan club." I don't know how big Scotland is. I don't think it's very big, right?
It's about 5 million people. Sorry, it's I'm from Sicily, so it's pretty much the same population.
Okay.
It's quite weird, I live in a bigger island here, so
yeah. So, what made you become a Milan fan?
I don't think I had that choice because my dad supports AC Milan, and I remember when I was a kid. The only thing I could watch was Van Basten, Gullit, Rijkaard highlights recorded on a VHS. So there was no choice for me to watch cartoon or anything like that. So, but I guess I became a big fan of AC Milan probably the very first time when I saw Baggio and Weah playing together. So that was the clear memory I've got of AC Milan. But then Kaká, Sheva, and everybody else, like how can you not support AC Milan? That's the question, really.
I think Johnny had a similar thing when he was a kid. He remember watching George Weah, and he was like, "I love this team." So it's kind of funny that he grabbed. I mean, you didn't have a choice. I think he said his dad was a Milan fan as well. So, So what was the decision behind you and Johnny creating Milan Club Scotland?
Oh, well, this is a very interesting, actually, story because I met Johnny the very first game in Champions League. So last time against Liverpool. So we hadn't met in person by then because I'm not sure, guys, if you are aware of Radio Rossonera. So I listened to Radio Rossonera a lot, and I did for the whole lockdown, and in a year, pretty much, they kept me company for the whole year. And Johnny one day called in a studio, and he said, "Hi, it's Johnny from Glasgow." And I was listening to the radio, and I was like, "Oh, Johnny from Glasgow. I think we have something in common here." So I asked the guy from Radio Rossonera if he could put me in touch or in contact with Johnny. And so everything happened in that way. So we start talking, and I was like, "Okay, this is my idea of having a club. I know there is Milan Club Dublin and Milan Club London. And actually, I want to thank the guys because they've been great so far with us. They always help us. They are fantastic." And so we decided to, create a Facebook page, create Instagram, then try to find the members, try to, sign the club. And now there is more to come, obviously. But yeah, let's see.
Very nice. How much work is it to start a club from scratch?
When people don't know you at all, it's hard work because usually, I guess, any club in the world probably start meeting up first, watch matches together, and then that grows. Here it was the other way around. So it was me in this room trying to find people that had to trust me and give me, data and things to register the club. So it's the other way around, and I still didn't meet them all. So it's a kind of hard work, but in life, if you want something, you get something usually. So here we are. So there are so many other things that we have to do, but there is time to do them. So it's not a job; it's a passion.
Definitely. So tell me a little bit about where you guys meet up, how often you guys try and have meetups, and what your attendance is like.
Okay, so the original idea was to have a pub in Edinburgh and in Glasgow. In fact, I live in Edinburgh and Johnny lives in Glasgow. We understand that this is an option for the future for sure, but at the moment we have a place in Glasgow. It's called the Windsor Tavern, and I want to thank Stevie Train, who is the owner of the pub. They always give us space to watch matches, and this is great, because he's so kind. We don't have to pay anything, and he gives us always a table. It's fantastic, nice guy, really. The attendance at the moment, it's a little bit of an issue because the maximum that we reached was about 10 people. So it's kind of up and down. Sometimes we are 5 people. Sometimes we are 10, 11. So we are trying to push for having more people as well. So obviously it's a bit of a commitment for me to drive every time to Glasgow.
Right. How far is that drive?
It's about an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay.
I usually drive, for example, I'll be there on Tuesday for Milan Atletico. So that would be a good game to watch.
Well, just be happy you guys have people to watch it with, because my wife doesn't even watch it. Me, so.
Okay, that's a pain then. That's why I don't have a girlfriend, by the
way. What do you guys have planned for the future? And I know you talked about having a bar in Edinburgh as well. But I know Johnny mentioned that a few of you guys went to the game at Anfield. Do you guys have games planned to go, or plans to go to games at the San Siro?
Yes, thanks to Milan Club Dublin, we found some tickets for 3 of the guys that are members of the club. So they went to Anfield to see Liverpool Milan. It was a good game. Of course, we lost, but the boys fought until the very end. So there are lots of plans, obviously, that we have. Finding a pub in Edinburgh, it's one on the list as well. But we definitely want to have a proper website. But it's a project that in the long run, because we would like to include merchandising as well. So merchandising side will be looked after probably by Paolo. Paolo is one of the guys that looks after Milan Club World. So I'm going to meet Paolo actually today as well to try and discuss about T-shirts and things like that. I've seen lots of things that he did for other Milan clubs in the world, so that's quite nice. So once we have T-shirts and tops and things like that, maybe we can have also a website where let people and members access it. Social media, as you said before, Twitter is a big platform, so we'll try probably to set it up as soon as we can. And we are reaching the 500 followers on Instagram as well, thanks to Maurizio, aka Pedman. He is looking after the Instagram site, and I do the graphics mostly for our Milan club, which I really enjoy, to be fair. Johnny is quite... Yeah, he's very happy about the graphic. I send him like 1,000 every day, so it's like enough, but it's good fun. And the logo as well was a big discussion, because that is an Highlander, so it's been drawn by Daniele Monastra. He's a guy who studied comics in Turin, so he designed the logo for us, so we are quite happy and proud of the logo as well. So let's see. We go with the flow.
Absolutely. Is there anything else that you want people to know about Milan Club Scotland?
We do have a YouTube channel as well, where I release only 2 videos, one in Italian, one in English, to explain what the project was about. I would like people to contact us if they have any question. We have our email address, which can be found on Facebook as well. We really would like to see more people at the pub as well, to watch games with us and to get in touch with us. There are lots of groups like Italian in Glasgow, Italian in Edinburgh, where we usually post things. So it would be great to see more people really at the pub with us. That would be great. And obviously to maybe go to one of the matches in San Siro as soon as we can next year, probably.
Yeah, I've never been to the San Siro, but I'm actually planning on going in January for the Roma game, so pretty excited about that.
Yeah, would be good.
Hopefully, as long as nothing crazy happens. You
No.
know, next week countries could be shut down. So, well, thank you for joining me this morning/afternoon for you. Yeah.
No, you guys keep going. Thank you so much for having us. And it's great every time you release a video. I'm always there listening to Sweden, Boston, everybody. It's great. So it's a great way to communicate also to other clubs as well. So we go in touch with Club Denmark, London, Dublin. So we want to make friends. And yeah, so thank you to you as well.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that you found these videos useful.
Indeed. Okay. Thank
Fantastic.
you so much.